Before the rhinestones, before the lights, there was a little girl in the Tennessee mountains with a family full of music and a heart full of impossible dreams. In the shadow of the Smoky Mountains, where 12 children shared what little they had, there was a girl with a song inside her, turning hard days into something glad. Mama sang those old mountain stories, Daddy worked till the daylight was gone, and somewhere inside that little cabin, a 5-year-old girl started writing songs. She didn't have a road paved before her, she didn't have silver or gold, but she had a voice and a stubborn dream too big for those mountains to hold. And every time the world looked impossible, she looked beyond what her eyes could see. There was Nashville somewhere past the mountains, and she believed that's where she had to be. Oh girl from the Smoky Mountains, look how far your song would go. From a little Tennessee front porch to every radio. You turned your tears into melodies, you turned your dreams into light. From mountain roads to the whole wide world, you kept that little girl's fire alive. Oh, Dolly, the world learned your name, but through every changing season, you never forgot from where you came. At 13 came the Grand Ole Opry, a young heart standing beneath those lights. Then graduation brought a one-way journey, Nashville calling, dreams in sight. And on the very day she reached the city, another story quietly began. Outside a laundromat she met young Carl, the quiet one who would become her man. While the stages grew and cameras found her, he loved her somewhere beyond the show. Nearly 60 years of walking together, one in the spotlight, one staying home. Then came Porter and the television doors began opening one by one, but she knew there were songs inside her, and her own road still had to be run. Oh girl from the Smoky Mountains, look how far your song would go. From a little Tennessee front porch to every radio. You turned your tears into melodies, you turned your dreams into light. From mountain roads to the whole wide world, you kept that little girl's fire alive. There was a coat made out of pieces, but she taught the world what love was worth. There was a woman named Jolene in a story that would circle every corner of the earth. There was goodbye inside a love song, words she wrote when a chapter had to close. There were working women singing 9 to 5, and millions who somehow felt she knew. Movies, stages, bright marquees, country, gospel, bluegrass, rock and more. But underneath the wigs and rhinestones was still that songwriter at the door. 3,000 stories from one heart, each one reaching some emotions through the decades. Still somebody sings along. You turned your scars into stories. You turned your dreams into light. And every little child with an impossible dream could look at you and say, maybe I might. Oh, Dolly, the world knew your name, but through all the fame and glitter, you never forgot from where you came. You showed that poor doesn't mean without purpose, that humble beginnings don't decide the end, that you can climb beyond the mountain and still remember every friend. You showed a woman could own her story, write her songs and choose her road, carry kindness into every room and share the blessings that she owned. From Tennessee to eternity, the story carries on. Oh, girl from the Smoky Mountains, your song has traveled home, but the melodies you gave this world will never walk alone. There'll be guitars in little bedrooms, there'll be dreamers chasing light, there'll be children turning pages because you helped their dreams take flight. Oh, darling, we remember your name, not only for the rhinestones, not only for the fame, but for the heart behind the music, for the kindness that remained. From the little mountain cabin to a name the whole world knew. What a road you traveled, Dolly. What a song you gave us to. Rest now. Your songs are still singing. August 25th. The news traveled farther than any highway, and for a moment, the world of country music became quiet. But somewhere, a song was still playing. Yesterday the mountains heard the news, and Nashville lowered its voice. A woman who gave the world so many songs had reached the ending of her earthly road. 80 years beneath God's heaven, so many pages, so many miles, a lifetime wrapped in music, faith, generosity and smiles. And though the final days were heavy and her body had grown tired, there were still dreams inside her heart, still work that she desired. But every road beneath the sunlight has a place where evening falls, and even legends hear someday that quiet final call. But your songs will keep on singing when the stage has lost its light. They'll keep living in the broken hearts that need a song tonight. Your kindness will keep traveling where your footsteps cannot go, and somewhere in the Smoky Mountains another little dream will grow. So rest, Dolly, rest. You've carried that guitar so long. The singer may have left us, but the world still has the song. You remembered where you came from, even when the whole world knew your face. You built more than an empire, you left behind a trail of grace. You knew what it meant when children had fewer chances than they deserved. So you placed a book inside their hands and told them dreams were worth the work. Millions of little bedtime stories traveled farther than applause. You gave because your heart remembered the mountain child you once were. And when a frightened world needed healing, you quietly helped the doctors try. You gave without demanding glory, you simply wanted hope to stay alive. And your songs will keep on singing when the stage has lost its light. They'll keep living in the broken hearts that need a song tonight. Your kindness will keep traveling where your footsteps cannot go. And somewhere in the Smoky Mountains, another little dream will grow. So rest, Dolly, rest. You've carried that guitar so long. The singer may have left us, but the world still has the song. And somewhere in this story stands carved the quiet love behind the years. Nearly 60 years beside you, through the laughter and the tears. When he left this world before you, there was an empty chair at home. Still you worked and kept believing, still you carried on. You spoke about the God who guided you, the faith your mountain childhood gave, the one you thanked when words came to you, the one you trusted all your days. So we won't pretend to understand what lies beyond this final breath, but we'll hold the hope you sang about, that love is stronger still than death. Maybe heaven has a mountain road, maybe home is closer than we knew. Maybe somewhere beyond our seeing, old familiar arms are waiting too. And if the Lord has called you home now, may the weary finally rest. You spent a lifetime giving pieces of the goodness in your chest. No more hospitals, no more aching, no more hard and tired days. Only mercy, only peace, only everlasting grace. Amazing grace, carry her home. Your songs will keep on singing long after tonight is gone. Every time somebody finds new courage, the little piece of you lives on. Every child who turns a page, every dreamer who won't let go, every singer with an old guitar will help your story grow. So rest, Dolly, rest. You've carried that guitar so long. The singer may have left us, but the world still has the song. The world still has the song. From Tennessee to every heart, your melodies have known. Thank you for the stories. Thank you for the laughter. Thank you for reminding ordinary people that ordinary beginnings can become extraordinary lives. Your songs will keep on singing, your love will keep on giving. Good night, Dolly.